My name is Ward Heinrichs. I practice employment law in San Diego, California. I represent both employers and employees throughout the state of California. Today I would like to talk to you about a special case called Lyle versus Warner Brothers. The claimant, Lyle, was a female employee who worked on the popular set of the show Friends, which was popular back in the 1990s. She was the only female employee who worked with the creative writers. And the creative writers had a very interesting way of getting those creative juices flowing. They would sit in a room, and Lyle was the only female employee there, and talk about sexually explicit material, sexually explicit situations, sexual innuendo. And they claimed that this helped them write a better show for Friends. Lyle took this for a while, and eventually she quit and then filed a lawsuit. That lawsuit works its way through the courts and finally made it to the California Supreme Court. And guess what the California Supreme Court said? It said, "Miss Lyle, you don't have a claim." Now, how could that be? The Supreme Court said there were several factors that protected Warner Brothers from liability. One was she was warned about the creative process that the writers used, and she was warned that she would work closely with them. She didn't complain about the situation either. And finally, the California Supreme Court said that this creative process was essential for putting out the great product that the show Friends was. Now, in most cases, if a female employee were subject to this type of language, then she would probably have a very good claim and win a lot of money based on a lawsuit. But in this case, with these special circumstances, the Supreme Court said that Lyle did not have a claim, and that anyone in that type of situation wouldn't have a claim. As I said earlier, I practice employment law throughout all of California. And if you have any type of situation of sexual harassment, please feel free to contact me. You can contact me through my website, which is bestemploymentattorneysandiego.com. If you get a hold of us through there, either by phone or email, we'll be glad to answer any employment law issue you may have, whether it's sexual harassment or some other employment issue.